So not having Minecraft for a while, huh? Well, we are here in the Minecraft world once again. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Let's Play. And remember when I said that oxygen not included is going to be a thing because Minecraft isn't right now? Yeah, well, that was a few days ago, right? Quite a while ago actually. Don't worry, we're still going to continue the don't starve to, or sorry, not the don't starve. We're still going to continue the oxygen not included. But funny thing is, basically after a few days after that oxygen not included episode went live, we actually did get the Minecraft server working again for a little bit. So we're here. Hope you guys had a wonderful holiday, and a happy new year. I know it's been a while since I posted, but you know, holidays and whatnot. And right now I'm in the middle of converting all of our iron into actual well, usable iron, since we are quite low on iron right now. This is basically all the iron we have left in the world. I searched all those chests, the chests in there, and yada yada yada. So I'm just building another one of these ugly I don't know, iron blocks or whatever, or ore things that I'm gonna mine up. Yeah, anyways, hope you all have been doing well. Hope your holidays went easy, went well, had nice nice gifts, or you know, took the day off, whatever it is that you do on the holidays. And yeah, so I'm just gonna mine all this up actually, and we'll move on to today's project. I wanted to show up the goodies real quick before we move on. That was like what, 5-6 stacks of iron ore. I actually didn't count. But after fortuning it, we've got about 8 stacks, a little over 8 stacks. And I made a bunch of blast furnaces. I made 8 exactly, actually. We're just gonna throw this in here. That'll probably cook for, not the entirety of the episode, but it'll cook up. I actually needed iron because I've been working on the nether tunnels during my free time, and I actually need rails to kind of complete it. Originally, it was supposed to be gold rails. You know, like you know, you set up a gold farm and then you use powered rails, but that uses redstone, and I don't really want to do that. So we're just gonna use normal iron here because it's better, I guess, or a lot easier. Yeah, I just wanted to show up all the goodies. So okay, so first thing we're gonna do today is do a little bit of terraforming. As the project for today, we're gonna make a little mud making shack. Well, I'm not too sure if it's gonna be a shack per se, but since we were working on the pathways last episode, and we got some mud here, we do need a way of making mud, I guess. And I know we can just go to the swamp biome, which will mainly do for like bulk and stuff like that, but kind of just for, you know, immediate mud that we need. We're just gonna build a little mud making thing here. So I've been looking around. I think I want to put it here, as we've got this little tiny pond here, and I'm thinking we could set up a little shack. We'll terraform this, so this connects up to this out here, the bigger lake. Make it look pretty eventually. Yeah, so this will connect up, and then we're also going to go around. So I'm not too sure how big I want to make the actual shack. I was messing around in creative in a different world to see just working out the redstone, I guess. So got the redstone down, but I'm not too sure how big I want to make the building. I guess we need to get rid of some of these trees first of all. But yeah, just a little mud shack. It's not going to be anything too crazy, you know. I'm not gonna have like, we're not gonna have it so it's like shooting dirt at us at the same time. I know some designs do that, but we're not gonna do that for this one. It's just however much mud you need, you're gonna basically grab what you need and then convert all of that you have. I believe this just goes down to the cave. I didn't do this. I think Akilo did that. Yeah, we're gonna chop down some trees, and I also want to eventually, I'm not too sure we're gonna get to it today, but I want to hook up a minecart system from the wheat storage over there and bring it over here into the mud shack as well. Again, I'm calling it a mud shack, but I don't think we're gonna go for like a shack look. I think we're actually gonna go for like a building of some sort. Like a building on a lake, I guess. Well, I guess it's a little tiny pond. I guess we'll go out here. This is where like the best way would be. How big is this if I just do something like... It's a decent sized area. I think we might have to cut into that terrain a little bit if we want to make this look better. Because I don't really want the building to be small, and I do want it to be like close to the water. It's not going to be like above, so it'll probably be like flat here. Like so. And this will probably come out forward as well. Cut into here. And we'll actually bring the water forward as well. Because I want to build like I want to have a little bridge to go across it. Just a tiny one. Nothing too fancy. But I think to add some more like layer to the terrain, there's gonna be a little bit of a gap between that we'll build a bridge to. And I'm thinking we're gonna go with something like that. We're gonna use the moss, or not the moss, what are they called? Azalea trees? Or no, mudroot trees. Something, whatever they're called. We're gonna use those to build. So I guess it is gonna be, I guess, kind of a shack. But I want to build it in the base of one of those trees, I think. So let's just keep digging this out. Put this all together. We'll cut into this stuff back here, because why not? Because I'm not too sure how big we need to make the land here. Kind of just terraforming stuff as it goes. And this is really like flat over here, and I don't like that. I'm gonna try to avoid that. Same thing with here. This is a little flat as well. Do something like so. And how are we gonna make this look more round? I guess what we can do is just, oops, I don't want to go that far in. Do something like so. That way we can add a little bit more beef to the side here. How's this shape? I think it's looking okay. I'm gonna polish it up a little bit more, and I'll see you then. And we are back. So I've gone and cleaned it up a little bit polished now. It's a little bit wider, deep, has some layers to it, you know, it's deeper now. And I think it's an okay size. So right now we're gonna work on the redstone. And I'm not too sure what I want to do for the building just yet. And we are gonna do one of these custom mangrove trees over top of it, but I have no idea what I want to do for the actual building in terms of like block palette. So with that being said, I'm just gonna get the redstone done and over with. Okay, so it turns out my audio wanted to give out for that little clip, so yeah, fast forward a little bit. I was basically setting up the base for the mangrove tree. Like I said, we were going to do one of these. Built a temporary, or not built, but grew a temporary tree here to basically see like how the roots work, and they pretty much keep in line with each other. This one lines up with that one, this one lines up with that one, that sort of stuff. So I'm going to try and keep it like that. These line up more than the other ones though, which is kind of, I don't know, weird I guess, but that's kind of what happened there. I also went and got some glass, smelted some glass, stuff like that. So now we're gonna set up the redstone though, like I said, and it's still turning night regardless. So basically put down a chest. This is the middle of the path, or the bridge that we're gonna make eventually, I guess. Yeah, so we're just gonna grab our redstone here. Do the redstone. We need some hoppers. I think we only need 4. We need repeaters, 2 repeaters. We need one of these comparators. We need don't think we need it. No, we need a torch, and we need some filler blocks. And we also need some soul sand and some glass. I still send me like 1. And we also need a redstone block. So just dig this here. And so hopper facing into this is where our mud is gonna go into. Right, and so we need dispenser. Go. I think we need both of these dispensers anyways. So dispenser pointing towards us, we'll put a get my blocks out. So repeater, and then we need a power this repeater. Cool. I guess I should also put a stone brick behind here as well. Just like that. So whenever we place a block, it's going to power the dispenser there, which you can hear. And then what else? Alright, so we need our hoppers. We need to go below. I also extended this back a little bit too, because I did part of the redstone already, and that's when the audio was messed up in the footage, so I had to redo it. So yeah. So we'll do this. So this is gonna pull the bottles out of here. We only want empty bottles though. We need another dispenser pointing this direction. If I'm correct, yeah, there it is. And then we also need a little redstone mechanic here. So 1, 2, we'll go out. We'll just dig down a little bit. Like so. Do something like this. That's pillar torch. I don't really want to put a pillar torch down. So we'll do we need a filter here. An item filter, which is basically what we're making right now. So I only want to take glass bottles out, which I made a bunch of glass bottles already, but they're over there. I'll put them in later. But we only want this taking glass bottles out of here, like empty glass bottles. You could probably not have this filter here, like this redstone mechanic. I think if you just fill all of these dispensers with glass bottles, you could achieve the same thing, but I don't really want to do that because that's a lot of glass bottles, and I don't really feel like making that many glass bottles. Anyways, so we need our source here. This is where we're going to fill up all of our water bottles, to say the least. We'll do this. This is gonna go up into hopper. Pointing here. And then again, we just bring all this up. Get rid of all this excess stuff. There we go. Open in the water stream now, before I forget. It is nighttime, so I need to be careful. It is pretty dark here. I don't want to get blown up by any creepers. You need to be a little bit careful. Boom, there we go. So that's our water source. That's gonna fill up all of our water bottles. And I think we're almost done here. I think the next thing we need to do is we need to take the signal from here and basically move it down to this here dispenser. Make sure I don't accidentally break that soul sand. Yeah, so this dispenser right here needs to be powered. And can I just take it? Or is that going to power this? No, that's going to power that. I guess we can go forward then with it. Go down, 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 and across like so. Boom, just like that. And then I think this should be it completed. We can freely put a block here. I think we can actually just cover all of this up. If I'm not mistaken. Am I out of dirt? I can't really put anything there. Do this, I guess. So I think that's it completed. Let's just take a look, make sure it works. I have some dirt on me. Before I do that, if we wanted to hide the redstone, we can just do something like so. Get one of these out. Temporarily put the block there. Yeah. This is basically how this would work, and then I guess I could just throw like another block there for detail. Shovel. So I brought this shulker box, has a bunch of mangrove roots in it though. That's what I was messing with earlier. We're gonna go to sleep real quick. I also gathered all the iron, that's why we're level 14 now. Took all the iron out of there. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering why I'm this low of a level to begin with, I've been working on the nether tunnel, like I said earlier. The tunnel actually goes to like one of those creepy places. Yeah, see I gathered all the water bottles and stuff. Creepy. What is the creepy place called? I actually don't know what they're called. The ones with the magma cubes that only spawn there. Anyways, the tunnel is just big enough for the magma cubes to spawn in. Because I don't have any railroad tracks down yet. They're like spawning on them. And a few times when I was making my way back, they would spawn on the tracks and kind of just kill me. That's no bueno. So filler, we also need to grab the empty water bottles. Yeah, so I died a couple times to magma cubes because, I mean, they do a lot of damage for some reason. I don't know why they do damage. I mean, I also was just wearing a gold helmet because, you know, pigmen like to be a... Anyways, this is our filter for the glass bottles. Then in here, we'll throw all of our water bottles and an extra in here. And then now we can go grab the rest of the glass bottles and put them in the rest of the hopper or the dispenser. But yeah, I think if you fill up all these dispensers or all these hoppers with just glass bottles, you should be okay without having to need this. Let me take out like some of this, all of that. So if I've done this correctly, we should be able to do this now. I made an iron shovel just in case, because we are playing on a server, so we might have some latency issues. Which side is it? Is it like this? Yeah, so this is exactly what we want. So now we just hold left click and right click. I think it's working. Yep, it's working. So it doesn't really look like it. It just looks like we're mining dirt, but we are getting mud. So I'm doing a whole stack right now. We'll just do the whole stack. And if we get the whole stack back, then we know this is working properly. But it doesn't really look like I'm mining dirt. Or digging dirt, I guess. Yep, there we go. We also lost one in the process, I believe. Not too sure where that went. I did a whole stack, correct? If I mine this up... Oh no, it's in there. I guess it was just not showing. Anyways, so we can freely mine that up if we wanted to. That was weird. We can freely mine that up, and it's okay if there's no block there. Nothing's gonna happen. The only thing this could possibly break is if you like put something other than dirt there, and then the water bottle's gonna shoot out and go flying everywhere. But there's enough glass bottles in there that it wouldn't really matter, I guess. But that is the mud maker done. I did make some barrels, so if we wanted to hide like the redstone underneath, because you can kind of see the redstone, like kind of see down there. So if we wanted to replace this with a full block, we can, and then it'll work the exact same way. You throw the mud in there. Yeah, they're gonna go in here. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. I'll remove this stuff so you guys can see the redstone better. Yeah, pretty simple stuff. Again, it's not gonna be like crazy where it gives you blocks at the same time. There's some designs, like I said, where it shoots out dirt as you're placing the dirt so you never run out, but it's just something small. If we ever really need mud, we're just gonna go to the mass harvest it at the swamp. But that's about it. Again, I had to extend this back because of the filter here, but if you fill all of this with glass bottles, it should work pretty much the same way. And yeah, that's about it. Short episode, because we haven't posted anything in a couple days, like I said. So, well, hopefully I said that. I don't know if that was in the messed up audio or not. But yeah, so next episode we're probably gonna do the face of it all, or we're gonna work on the tree. Who knows? But yeah, that's about it. I worked more on the pathing. That's why we needed more mud blocks, as I worked more on the path over here. So now it extends over to here. I still need to fix up this side, but we don't have a main storage unit yet. And it goes down to here, a little nature thingy that I made off screen. It has hidden lighting and stuff like that, so it's fully lit up. So yeah. Again, sorry for the lack of episodes lately. Holiday break, but I'll get back into it. Holidays are over, time to get back to work, you know. So I hope you guys had a nice holiday, like I said, and hope the new year treats you right. Hope to see you again next time. So thanks for watching, and take care.